Hey, welcome back to the Tennessee Matt channel. Thought I would do an overview of my Maxpedition pocket organizer tonight. I believe this is the fatty model, as they call it. Never realized I would use something like this as much as I do. I carry this with me every day. It goes everywhere I go. If we go to the store, it's in the car. It goes to work with me every day. And anywhere I go, it is with me. And let's open it up, see what's inside. Before we do that, just go over the front a little bit. It does have a mesh pocket in here, a little Velcro field up here where you can put a patch, whatever. And there's some Velcro up here. I didn't really keep anything up here. I don't know what I would keep. Occasionally I will slip a pocket knife down in there. It does have some webbing on the back. Molly webbing, Pal's webbing, whatever you want to call it. I used to keep a knife back here. That is currently on my EDC backpack that stays in the Jeep. And we'll go over what's inside here. Just take it out one by one. I keep a pair of nail clippers in here. Not only are these good for trimming your nails, but a variety of other things. I've used them as a tiny pair of pliers before. I've used them to cut string, a number of things. This is a little screwdriver. It's made by Stanley. I picked this up on Amazon for $3 or $4. You got a couple bits on each end. You've got Phillips and flathead. And a smaller Phillips and flathead. And I do a lot of work on computers, and this size here especially is great for small computer screws and even prying on something. I keep a little ink pen. This is a Pilot Precise V5 retractable. These have a little very fine point. I've discovered this pen about 5 years ago. I've never used any other pen but this, for the most part. And having a young boy, this comes in very, very handy. Tied to go pen. Get rid of those stains real quick. Seems like they always want to get into something dirty at the worst possible moment, so I even keep a backup of one of these in the Jeep. And this is a little flashlight. It's an Ozark Trail. I actually got this at Walmart. It's just takes a couple little AA's. I just wanted a cheap little flashlight. It's an aluminum body. Just wanted to have something in here. You know, I always have a light on me, and there's a light in the backpack that stays in my Jeep, and another light in the glove box. But something nice about this one, not only has a pocket clip, but the head slides up. So if you need just like a corner light, something, power goes out, this is great for that. It runs on a couple AA's, lasts forever. I bought this about a year ago. Haven't changed the batteries in it yet. And for the germaphobes out there, I've been accused of being a germaphobe before, although I do tend to get dirty occasionally. My wife got this for me when she was still working at a nursing home rehab facility. It's just some hand sanitizer. It's 71% ethanol, and it is refillable. I have refilled it several times, but that's great to have in there. You know, stop by, you're out eating somewhere, sanitize your hands. I also keep a little knife sharpener in here. Got your ceramic and carbide sections. And also, if you happen to like a serrated blade, it's got something for that as well. Picked that up for $5 or $6 on Amazon. Great to have. I occasionally run my EDC blade through there just to keep it nice and sharp. And back here, I like to keep a little notepad. Just, you know, you need to leave a note on somebody's car or something, hiking through the woods, whatever. It's great to have. Also, my wife brought these home from work for me. Just a little pair of shears. You know, you run up on a wreck or something. Police, ambulance aren't there yet, and somebody needs help. You need to cut them from something, get their clothes off for whatever reason. It's great for that. Also, keep a couple packs of wet ones in there. Mainly what I've been using these for lately, I've been shooting my 1022, and as I'm sure you know, when you're loading 22 long rifle ammunition into that magazine, your hands can get very dirty with lead. These are great for taking that off. I'm not going to say it's 100% perfect, but these are excellent for taking that off of your hands. So that's what I've been using these for. And I also picked these and these little foam earplugs up from a safety fair we had at work back in the fall last year. Just like to have these in there in case I stop by the range on the way home. And you never know when you might need some earplugs. They're great to have. Alright. And on this side, I believe it's it's everything in there. On this side, I keep this little multi-tool. Little thing, very handy. It's got just a few little tools in here. A little saw with a little file on the side. A little bottle opener. On this side, we have a little knife and a little Phillips head screwdriver. Also, working on computers as I do, this comes in very handy as well. Now, for the times I don't have the big Leatherman on my hip or anything, these are great to have. And I like to keep some backup batteries for this flashlight, and I have a couple other things that run on AAA batteries, so I like to keep a few of those in here. And this, I just like to keep some ibuprofen in there. If I have a headache, that's what I take. And in this bottle, I keep some aspirin, little baby aspirin. There's a guy I work with. He is mid-40s and has had 3 heart attacks at this point in his life. And he is the reason I started carrying these. He said pretty much the only reason that he is alive today is because he always carries aspirin in his pocket. So I figured, not for me, if anybody else needs that, it's perfect to have. And we're just coming out of winter, so I keep a little tube of Carmex in here. It gets very dry here in Tennessee in the winter and very windy occasionally, so I always have a tube of Carmex handy. And a couple more batteries. And when I purchased my ADC lights, S10R Baton, on Amazon, the seller that was selling it also threw in a couple packs of, or a couple batteries, little CR123s. Now these are not rechargeable. I just have these in here in case the one in the light that is rechargeable runs out for some reason. I have a couple extras. Also in here, just threw that in there for when I go to the range. This bit here is what I need to adjust the scope on my 1022. So I just threw that in there so it wouldn't get lost. And here's another thing I got. In the summer in Tennessee, we have mosquitoes. Awful. They're crazy. So I keep a little tube of hydrocortisone cream. If you're out kayaking, hiking, canoeing, whatever, just outdoors, you will get bit by a mosquito. So, great to take care of that. Or if you run into any poison ivy. And I also keep, I think this is about 25-30 feet of paracord. Never have enough paracord. I've used that quite a bit. And I also like to just have a couple zip ties with me at all times. And for fire making, I always have a lighter. And you never know when you need to strike a cigar. And in the little pocket back here is where I keep some first aid items. The first couple things, we're coming into springtime here in Tennessee, so I keep some Sudafed there. It's the real stuff. You gotta sign your life away to get that. And for any intestinal discomfort, I keep some Pepto-Bismol chewable tablets there. And some rubber gloves, just in case you come up on anybody that needs assistance and you don't know them, they don't know you, so it's just a good idea to have some rubber gloves. And I have varying bandages, gauze, steri strips, all sorts of things in here. And some more band-aids. And some Motrin. And this is a acid reducer, basically generic Zantac, in case you get heartburn. And I keep some antibiotic ointment in here. It's great to put under a band-aid if you get cut. And that's pretty much it. So that's a lot of stuff I keep with me every day. All of it I've pretty much used at some point or another. You wouldn't believe what you could put in there. I've seen some people put more than this. So yeah, if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. I've got a lot of more videos on the way. And thanks for tuning in.